We're going to do market outlook for the week beginning 8th of May to the 12th of May. So as we always do, so we want to first of all look at the fundamental part of the week. We want to see how the week is going to run. So the week starting tomorrow down to the 12th, and so we are in Forex Factory. Okay, so these are the news events that we are expecting to run the week. The week that just ended today was really busy in terms of the big news events. Like this week we had the FOMC, we had the FOMC rate, we had the NFP. So for the week starting tomorrow, on Monday, there is no news at all that is going to be so impactful in the market. Same with Tuesday. So no news on Monday, no news on Tuesday. The big news events that we will actually start on Wednesday. That's the CPI. The CPI stands for Consumer Price Index. So 1:30 p.m. on 1:30 p.m. Nigeria and 2:30 p.m. South Africa. That's when we'll have this the CPI. Then that will be followed by this. Of course, if you've been joining my sections, you know that when we have a when the folder is red, that is going to be it stands for high impact. So it's going to move the market very well. But when it is orange, the impact is medium. You can see it's medium impact. So we'll have a 2 medium impact news that will be for the CHF and the USD. Then on Thursday, it will be the GBP. The GBP, 12 p.m. Nigeria, 1 p.m. South Africa. It will be the GBP. The Bank of England monetary policy report. We have the official bank rates, and then the monetary policy summary, and then the official bank rate. Then by 12:30 p.m. Nigeria, 1:30 p.m. South Africa, we have the Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking. So that's also going to be a red folder news. But 1:30 p.m. on Thursday, it will be the USD. Yeah, we are going to have the core PPI, 1:30 p.m. Nigeria, 2:30 p.m. South Africa. And then that will also be followed by the unemployment claim by 3:15 p.m. Nigeria, 4:30 p.m. South Africa. We're going to have the FOMC member Waller speaking. That will be followed by on 6:01 p.m. Nigeria, 7:01 South Africa, we'll have the 30-year bond auction. That will take us to Friday. On Friday, we're going to begin with the NZD. Yeah, we're going to have the release of the inflation expectations for the NZD by 4 a.m. Nigeria, 5 a.m. South Africa. Then on the same Friday, 7 a.m. Nigeria, 8 a.m. South Africa, we're going to have the GDP for the GBP. Then the last big mover for the week will be 3:30 p.m. Nigeria, 4:30 p.m. South Africa, when we're going to have the prelim consumer sentiment. So that's how the week going to run. From Wednesday, we're going to have some really big news that we're expecting to move the market. Okay, so let's now look at what the chart is saying. Let's look at what the chart is saying. Outlook for last week. Those of us who followed it saw that it actually played out to a reasonable degree. So for me, the dollar is still inside this consolidation, and I don't like that. I actually want to see the dollar. I want to see the dollar go out of this consolidation. So throughout the week, despite the big news events like the FOMC, the interest rate, and then the non-farm payroll, the market still remained inside this consolidation. So when we say the market is in a consolidation, that's when the market is just moving within. If we notice, for this is a daily chart, daily candle, it takes one full day for each of these candles to form. So when we say the market is in a consolidation, it means that the market is just moving within a range, within a price level. It's not moving. Since the 17th of April, the market has just been within this high here and then this low here. So this is actually not a good condition for trading. I expected the big news events we had within the week to actually blow it off, either downward or upward, so that the market can actually give us an opportunity. But inside this consolidation, okay, so if we are looking at well, so okay, let us focus on this impulse swing here. This impulse, that's the high, this is the low. So price actually came up and touched the 50 and then rejected. So the fact we still have this low intact, and then this high. So we are looking at the range, this range here. So I'm actually expecting to see the dollar still go higher and this is what I'm expecting from the dollar based on the price action that we are seeing here. So that's what I want to see. So when the market opens, I want to see the dollar fill up this gap that I've highlighted within the week. I want to see it fill it up. Yeah. So if that's what we are expecting from the dollar, we are still inside this range. So we're just trying to, the market is not really making any but the GU has managed to actually break out from the consolidation. Just like the dollar, GU was also inside this consolidation here. Let me clean it up a little so that so the dollar, the GU managed to break out of that consolidation. That was what I was expecting from the dollar. So to actually give us opportunity for the week, let me clean it up a little. So this is what I want to see from so that's what I'm expecting from GU. In case you want to screenshot, I want to see it return back to this point here to give us an entry and then possibly give us an opportunity to take it out. Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, please confirm if you can hear me. Okay. Sorry for. Okay. All right. So that's like what I'm expecting from GU. So I actually love the fact that GU broke, but I hate being inside a consolidation. I love the fact that GU broke out of that consolidation. So looking at GU giving us a pullback, and then now. Please, if you're just coming in, please mute your mic so that you don't disturb the recording. Thank you. Thank you. Just please mute your mic unless you want to ask a question. Okay, so EU, let's see what EU has for us. EU moves almost exactly like the dollar, exactly like the dollar. So you can see that because the dollar is still inside that consolidation, GU is still also inside the consolidation. So really, really, really nothing. Just been moving between here, 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 here. So nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Really nothing that I want to. So we don't have to force what is not there. So let's not force what's not there. So let me. I don't like the state of EU. I don't like the state of EU. I don't like what it's doing. Let me look at the dollar. Let me look at the. Let me look at good. Yeah, good. Good also successfully, just like we were expecting last week. So that good broke the consolidation. So normally when we have setups like this, they are easier to begin to. So because we can just focus on the range here. This is like so these are the kind of movements we are expecting. We want to see things we want to see. Inside consolidation came out. So now we can start looking at, okay, these are levels where we can start looking for movement upward or downward. So based on this range, so if we can get a kind of a move into this level, then gold is good to go. Because this is a full retracement into key zones. This is the 62 retracement. This is got to the 70, almost touched the 79 retracement level. So that's what I want to see from gold. Okay, let's see EU card. UCAD. This was our projection for UCAD last week that was going to drop. So if we now look at the bigger picture, we look at the bigger picture for the week. So since we had this, especially when we are looking for entry, so we can concentrate on this move and expect that even if it's going to go lower, so we can concentrate on this, expect it to make a pull down to 50 and then possibly the 62. So for now, we'll be concentrating on, since we've already had a move in one direction, we can look at the market making a pullback, even if we are going to get a continuation to the downside. So for now, we are into the new week. We are concentrating on this, especially the fact that Monday and Tuesday will be flat in terms of news. So it could just be an opportunity for this market to make this retracement. Okay. Then UJ, same thing on UJ. UJ, last week we projected it was going to come down, and then we are expecting this continuation move. So for now, this range is still intact. This level was not taken out. This one is still intact. So we can look at this as why not being looking too deep into the future. We just expect that this is like a good way to, because we're looking at how we can take advantage of movements that are happening, immediate movements. So this is, so if we can get this higher, get it pulls back, and that's a nice because this is the daily time frame. So we are looking at more than close to 150 pips. So there is possibility it could go higher because this buy here is still intact. So, but we are just looking at the fact that we had a pull in one direction. So normally the way the market moves, it want to kind of retrace and give back. So that's a good level. So the 50 is here. Here is the 62. So it's a good point that we are. So you can look at the move has already started. We've already had a break of structure here, structural break here. This is the last lower high. It's been broken. So we'll just what we want to see is just see it maybe go a little bit higher and then give us an entry that we want to ride to these levels. These levels are levels we want to look at taking profits. So why the dollar and the EU is inside the consolidation, it can actually be depending on other pairs that are giving us moves. These are moves that we want to see in the market, not what the dollar and the EU is actually doing. We want to see moves like this. These are things we love to see. These are things we all love to see. So that's I think the JPYs are actually, so we can gradually start shifting our attention to the JPYs. I think we have some very nice moves on them. Okay, so this is like what we're expecting from the UJ. So so for this, since the move has already started, we've also had a break of structure. So if this gives us a move down to this level, then we can look at pushing it up here. These are higher time frames, so the pip count there, the pip is higher, is like almost 200 pips. That is just concentrating on the fact that we had the market moving in one direction. So why is this a good setup? If we consider the fact that we had this impulse swing, so if we're looking at this as a pullback, you see that these levels are still protected. They are protected in that the market has not traded below them. So we have this high and this we